Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, alright. Hello, howdy, hey there, folks. I hope you're doing wonderful tonight. Hope you're doing amazing tonight. Let's get right into this. Let's do this. Let's fucking make this happen. Let's absolutely murder this adventure on the spot. You know what, honestly, I'm gonna choose tonight. I think I know exactly who I want our character to be. Sir Big Balls Esquire. Of course that wouldn't fit in the title. That's fair. Sir Big Balls it shall be then. Sir Big Balls is on the menu tonight. Sir Big Balls shall carry the adventure. We shall surely make it through with the biggest of balls. Let's see. Any of these actually worth having? Well, yeah, okay, yeah, actually, that's probably the most worth having right there. Market Shackle is a nice object to have, but it's not terribly useful, like, grand scheme of things kind of thing. So, yeah, I would say that's probably a better choice. Dryleaf Arts, fuck that. No, we don't want that. Hey, Kingdom, hope you're doing well tonight, buddy. It's good seeing ya. Here's the thing. This one starts off with Night Maiden's Mist, which is honestly always... That's always usually a really good choice, in my opinion. Hey, Star, hope you're doing well tonight. It's good seeing ya. You know what? Nah, Serpent Hunter. We're going Serpent Hunter strats, and we are going truly Sir Big Balls. Big, hairy, meaty balls. That's what we have on the menu tonight. How am I? I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Yeah, last night kind of ended in a little bit of a couple travesties back to back to back to back to back. I'm forgetting the name of the song right now, but I'm thinking of the song where basically it was like, you know when to fold 'em. It was You Know When to Fold 'em last night. We were at You Know When to Fold 'em. Yeah, we were officially at that point last night. We just kind of had to say, this is too much. So, yeah, that's exactly what happened, and that's what we did. But, coming back into it, feeling reinvigorated, totally ready and willing to crush a game again. I have an idea in mind. I have an idea in mind. And we're just going to do our best. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. Don't I want to take a break after yesterday? I mean, kind of yes. Kind of yes. But also, I don't know, like, we have a month to get through all of the games. We have a month to get through all of the games, and I personally am just feeling like we just need to go. We need to go. There's not time for dicking around. There's not time for playing around. We just have to go, 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 go. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Jeez, I really don't know what's going on with the randomizer right now, but, like, I genuinely feel like this is way more stuttering than I'm used to for the game. This is definitely like a... Again, I'm just confused. Like, where's the stuttering even coming from, frankly? But has that always been there, and am I just now picking up on it? Or what is it? Because I feel like the last few times we played this, like, it just hasn't been doing this, but... I'm gonna ignore it, and I'm gonna move along with my life, and, yeah, we're just gonna win. That's honestly all there is on the menu today. We have winning on the menu, and that's what we're going to do, and we're going to win, and we're going to do great. And it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be amazing, and no failures are allowed. Surely. We have Serpent Hunter on our hands, we have Sir Big Balls on our lap, and, I mean, frankly, that should be enough. Only thing we need right now is probably a set of big balls for big balls, but... infinite cookery for cheap. That's good. Okay. Barrier of gold. Funny enough, I think I might end up needing that if I run into another Gideon. Yeah, no, honestly, like, that might actually be really useful. Grand scheme of things. What I will say is, this character is starting off pretty damn strong. They have a decent build. They have decent abilities right off the bat. The flame fortification's not really that useful, but we do have... Sheep. We do have, Serpent Hunter, which is really damn good. We have a Seal, which frankly covers a large majority of the better spells in the game. And I'm gonna take it and be happy about it, so... Oh my god. Yeah, what the fuck? Elden Ring. I've literally done nothing different since the last time playing this game, and it's just... What the hell? Like, I'm trying to fucking ignore it, but, like... Awesome. Really cool. Thank you, game. I was really hoping I'd get fucking bullied by stupid shit. Oh, good, 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 good. A fucking lobster. Why wouldn't there be a lobster here, too? Of course there'd be a lobster here. And he's already begun the fucking... He's already begun the sniper rounds. Okay. Where did that lobster come from? No, actually, like, legitimately, where did he come from? I have no idea where that lobster came from. And frankly, right now, I do not care. Sir Big Balls, eat a fat dick. You weren't good enough. Go away. Honestly, I'm just confused. I'm just confused right now. I'm just confused. I'm just confused, Elden Ring. I'm just confused. Why have you suddenly decided to start chugging dicks on the spot? I don't get it. I don't honestly understand. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. I'm sure there really is, but like, has it presented itself? No. Let's do DK. Let's do DK music. Yeah. I'm genuinely so confused right now. As far as I can tell, I mean, I'm really trying to figure out what suddenly has made Elden Ring start chugging miserably out of the blue. I don't really know. I really don't know. But I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if it suddenly stops. Surely it has to be something. Alright, let's try this real quickly. While we're taking 2 seconds here. All right. Alright, trying a little bit of something to make it hopefully run a little bit smoother this time, and hopefully we don't have a random lobster spawn in out of abso-fucking-lutely nowhere again. Like, I don't know, I guess I'm just violently confused right now as to where that lobster actually appeared from, because if I had seen a lobster, I would have gone, oh, a lobster, and been like, avoid the lobster. But no. I mean, literally, the funny part is like less than 5 fucking seconds before that, there was a frost lobster. Honestly, whatever. Nothing new with this game, honestly, frankly. Okay. Jesus. Fucking... Okay. What did I do? Alright, Discord, I'm gonna fucking... What the hell? Alright, there we go. Whatever. Okay. Alright. Resetting. All things considered. Resetting. Also, taking a break at this point, frankly, is probably out of the picture. Because I've already started the stream tonight. Admittedly. So I would argue that it is probably out of the picture. Unless y'all want the absolute shortest stream ever. which that is a possibility, but I am not probably going to do that. It's a significantly weaker weapon. Okay, cool. I can use that? Golden Epitaph. Do I even want Golden Epitaph? I mean, there's value in that class, I guess. You know what? No, I'm gonna go with this. Alright, there we go. Alright. There we go. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, these are absolutely dog water. They're just not good. Most of these aren't really that good. I mean, I guess I technically get the most value out of the Moog binding. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, there we go. Hey, Sunyan. Hope you're doing well tonight. Alright, that'll have to do. Surely this build is good enough. You know what I'd love to see right off the rip? I'd love to see Sir Gideon fucking Ofnir right now. I would love to see that asshole on this island. Because it doesn't matter what happens here. And then I would never have to see his ass again. And I'd be perfectly happy about that. I really would. Alright. Shouldn't need the seal for any reason for hopefully quite some time. I mean, Moog fights aren't really that big of an issue, but still. Ah, the water command did not work. It's weird that it didn't. I have no idea why. I genuinely have no idea why. I really, honestly, don't even know why it's not working right now. That seems weird. Why am I even concerning myself with this fight? It's dumb. It's the same command. No, give it a minute. I don't know. The bot's being... Of course the bot's being fucking weird tonight. Why wouldn't the bot also be weird? Of course the bot's being weird. But bosses could chow up multiple times. Show up multiple times? Show up multiple times. Ah, yes. I don't think it's exclamation point water 1. Whatever. Well, let's take the time to figure this out right now. Hang on. I really don't know why the bot wouldn't be functioning. But then again, I guess we're having a hot streak of non-functioning things right now. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense a lot, honestly. No, the exclamation point is required, as far as I can tell you. Oh, goody. The bot is just not functioning at all right now. That is super cool. Very sexy. I cannot pay attention for the life of me right now. think the bot is off. Yeah, it seems to be that way. It does, in fact, seem to be that way. That is why I'm now trying to figure out what's wrong with it. Okay. The hell? What did they do? Maybe you filed a vacation day for today? You know what, honestly, frankly, as far as we're going right now, yeah, that probably is exactly the case. That's probably exactly what's going on right now. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, well, I guess we're waiting until we get this fixed. Do I already have OBS and stuff? Yes, I do. It's been a part of my computer for fucking months. Years, even. Surely. Does it matter that much? It doesn't? It doesn't? It honestly, it doesn't. It's just frustrating, frankly, because this is something that should be functional, should just already be working, should just already be a part of what we've already. I mean, we literally less than a day and a half ago, like everything's working, right? So it's just funny that it's now like just not. So I don't know. I don't know. It's dumb. It's stupid. And it's beyond frustrating. Maybe a PC reset or something will fix it. I was about to do it right on the spot, I'm not gonna lie, but okay. All right, look, whatever. I think for tonight's sake, we're just not gonna worry about it. For tonight's sake, we're just not gonna worry about it. Sunyan, thank you very much for the water chug. I am definitely drinking some water right this second. I appreciate it. So, Thank you big time. Awesome. Okay. All right. Let's just go for it and go. By the way, what's the snake blade supposed to do? Anything special in Big Boy Snake Fight? Did snake blade? Do you mean the spear, or do you mean like the smaller snake? Like the snake ritual blade or whatever the hell it's called.
But I can also let you then why not? I am calling.
Kind of useful, kind of useful, kind of useful. Okay, cool.
Goodbye.
The snake blade is just generally speaking a really good weapon. It's like the spear is just a really good weapon. Like that is the through line. It's a really good weapon, and honestly, it does a really good job of battling against Rykard. Because it does launch, like, large projectiles towards Rykard. So no air lasers like Yorn and DS3? I mean, against Rykard, yes. But... cool, bones. My favorite. Weird, guess you misused it? How did you... did you not use it in his arena? Because if you use it in his arena against him, that's exactly just how it works. Like, standard attacks and everything for the thing are just all massive energy beams. Like, that is how that weapon works exactly. Did you use it like... did you use it with like a lance or something? Did you like offhand it as a lance weapon? Maybe your strength isn't high enough for it or something? Dude, the weapon literally has like a nothing requirement. Like, it has no requirements. It doesn't have requirements. The weapon, like, legit has, like, 0 requirements. Specifically so that way you can use it in all circumstances. I don't honestly know, in this case, how it didn't have beams for you, but... oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Thanks, game! Thanks! Oh my god, that was so fucking cool! Wow, thank you! Hey, that's okay. That's okay. Because honestly, not even worth it. Wasn't even a good file. Oh my god, honestly, I what the fuck? What the fuck, Elden Ring? I think what's pissing me off more than anything right now is the very blatant amount of just not working properly. I think if it weren't for that, I would be okay. Because, like, you know what? I die. It is what it is. It is what it is. It doesn't really fucking matter. But the fact that it's not working... ugh. maybe you just equipped the wrong weapon? I guess so, yeah, because it sounds like that is the case, at least, because normally speaking, when the weapon is within its arena and it's against Rykard slash Snake version Rykard, it just do. It should just work properly. So I don't know. I really have no idea how it failed. Maybe do a normal run and do a randomized run. Maybe do a I'm sorry, Jesus, reading is hard for me right now. Maybe do a normal run, do a randomized run after bugs are fixed or the end of the deadline. At the rate we're going at right now, possibly, yeah. Might have to really honestly consider that. As much as I personally don't want to, I have no idea why Elden Ring is deciding that it really desperately wants to shit the bed like nobody's business. Like it's kind of embarrassing, frankly, because like it's not like I've changed any settings. It's not like I've done anything different with Elden Ring. It's not like I've installed a secret butt chugging mod for Elden Ring that makes the game that like it's supposed to run like fucking dog water. So at the rate we're going at right now, that might just need to be what we do. I'm gonna give it one more good old try, frankly, and we'll see where we end up with it, honestly. Cause I don't know what is genuinely wrong with this fucking game right now. I wish I did. And the thing is I don't think it's a storage issue. Because I just got done the other day deleting a whole bunch of other games from my PC at this point. So Elden Ring is like, guess what? Elden Ring got to be one of the only games on my console again. Yeah, don't try to pretend you didn't download a big booty Margit mod. You caught me in real time. Yeah, no, honestly, you got me. You got me. Uh-huh. Yep, of all the things that I wanted to install on my PC, that was one of them, and well, here we are. In a VC, and you fucking wheeze so hard, it cried. Oh, jeez, wow. All right, here we go again. Oh no, we didn't close the game down right, guys. Game might not be working properly. Whoopsie. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. Man, I really hope the game doesn't suddenly start working poorly because we shut the game down wrong. God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm wickedly bittered by lag. More than anything else in any of the Soulsborns, I am wickedly bittered by lag. Lag just pisses me off to the end of the way. Guys, the game closed wrong? No. Honestly, I think the game might have closed wrong. We should probably get that fixed. You know what? This has balls, and fuck it. Balls are the way to go. Enhances dashed attacks? Okay, cool. Enhances attacks executed before rolling or after rolling or backstepping. Okay, so... Huh. I don't really want either of those. I'm gonna take the golden seed on this one. Big balls. There we go. And you know what? Screw it. We get to be standard NPC guy. It's not worth the damage. I figured as much. It strikes me as it's just not really gonna do me much. Not right now, at least. We have Darkness and Flame of Frenzy. Okay, cool. And the Letta chestplate for stacking effects. It's not very good. That's a little disappointing, but also I can't really say I'm surprised, I guess. What do I have that's causing the, What do I have that's causing that effect? John's Greaves. Is it the Aristocrat? Is it the Seal? What's causing me to have the higher damage take? It's not this, surely. It is this. Okay. All right. Well, okay. That's an effect, I guess. All right. Well, I guess we're taking it off. And I guess it's the Red Wolf again. Alright, fucking get ballsed. Get ballsed again? What if you got ballsed a third time? That's fine. That's fair. I mean, honestly, whatever. It's nothing new. But we have balls on our hands, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna hard commit to the balls. I'm gonna hard commit to balls and faith. I think that's probably for the best. Man's got ballsed. Yeah, man's got ballsed. I think what I might... Are you fucking kidding me? Cragblade? So, I think what I might try doing is I might try uninstalling and reinstalling Elden Ring in its entirety and see if that fixes the problem. Jesus fucking Christ. There is no reason for the game to be, like, shitting the bed that bad. Vari, put your nipples away. What the hell, man? Not cool. Like, I don't want to lower the quality of the stream right now. Is it me, or does it just keep getting worse? Yeah, no, this seems to feel like the worst of it so far. Yes, I would fully agree with you on that one. Kale, please have some smithy stones. Yeah, that seems fitting. That seems fitting somehow. that he'd have no smithy stones at all this time. I think that might have to be what I do, frankly. But I am going to do something for right now, as much as I despise it, frankly. Surely the game will run smoother now. Ironically enough, there's still just that small enough bit of lag right now. Yeah, no, honestly, I really do think I might need to reinstall the game or something. Because I don't know what's going on with it, but it's still shitting the bed. Just enough. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Really, Dragonfly? Do you really need to be in the vicinity of me? Of course, there'd be a wolf. Why wouldn't there be a wolf? A wolf and a dragonfly. Imagine that. I'm sorry, did I not just slap that dragonfly, or am I stupid? Like, I'm not exactly happy at the moment with the, like, lower graphic settings and everything, but it is running, like, a little bit smoother. It does feel like it's running a little bit smoother. Right, cool. Actually, smithy pile... Okay, alright, you know what, honestly, not bad. Not a bad get. Alright, please give me something... Oh, cool, bloody poop, that's awesome. Well, Elden Ring is only 3 years old, so maybe it's normal it's shitting the bed. Personally, I would like to believe that that's not the case with it, but... Me and a potato PS4 with turbo graphic shits, man, this looks good. Like, I don't know, like, the thing is like, I got Elden Ring originally on console as well. It's just, right now, this is, like, this is painful. This is painful seeing the game, like, stutter this much. It's stupid. So, like, it is what it is, but still... Did I send her ass away without getting torrent? Jeez, that's how flustered my ass is right now.
Have you
Yep. That's how flustered I am at this shit. Like, I'm not normally this fucking bittered over stupid stuff, but like... Alright, let's go ahead and do what collections that we can. Frankly, if I do end up getting enough smithy stones, I am going to get myself to Roundtable sooner than later, so that way I can go ahead and get my weapon leveled up as much as I can. You know what? No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good on that item. I don't think I need that item. Alright, fucking kill the little man. Really, I don't normally focus this much on killing things, but I'm feeling frisky. I'm feeling angry. Shadow's Lure. I believe that's actually pretty good. Could the aggro on me end, please? No, apparently not. Even though nothing was running down those stairs, nothing was coming down to greet me. Nah, they were still quite pissed with me. Fair enough. It's apparently just one of those days. I really gotta say, I love the fact that the shit show begins as I'm trying to do these challenges. It only seems fitting, I suppose.
And I ended up as a tree.
Oh, hey, look at that. It's a fucking bat. Of course it'd be a bat. Give me your item now.
I was pushed and I ended up. Oh, when they. And so this is all I hope.
Thanks.
Or I could.
And now it's time to die.
You two.
Yep, me too. Okay. Alright, as long as the lobster does not aggro here, we're okay. We're okay. Maybe it's a sign. It probably is a sign, frankly. I'm sure in some wacky doober way this is a sign telling me that I should really swap back to being a console streamer. Because, fun fact chat, as it always turned out to be, console was actually the superior thing all along. Because at least on console, you don't have everything lag to absolute death. At least on average. And usually if it does, well, I mean, frankly, it's normally the game itself and not the console. Or some weird, wacky, doober little fucking something or other. Like, the game, like, had a surprise update and they were just like, what happened? I don't know. I'm bitching and I'm complaining, and I'm not going to deny that fact. Entrance breaches. All right, nothing terribly good there, but okay, that's fine. Let's go down to the beach and let's just keep moving. I mean, frankly, even with the graphics settings on low, the game doesn't really look that bad, right? Like, honestly... Like, it does still honestly look pretty okay, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, there's our balls leveled up pretty damn well. Let's get, hopefully, a little bit of cash money to help, just help us pretty much make it so we're not suffering if we go and fight a boss. Take a break like that for months. I get what you're getting at, but honestly, I don't know. Like, it just... For me, personally, I feel like that would be against what I would want to do, honestly. Looks great, but honestly, you still play PS2 games, so in your opinion... No, honestly, like, I think you're pretty based on that take. And frankly, as far as it stands, there's a lot of games out there that still just look good to this date, even regardless of that fact. Like, Elden Ring... at low graphics settings, even right now, looks pretty good to me, personally. And I still play my PS2. PS2 era graphics, granted, are pretty rough, but I also think people are a little too obsessed with graphics at the end of the day. When this game just looks... It's a fucking bird. Of course there's a bird. Of course there's a bird. Why wouldn't there be a bird? Why wouldn't there be one of nature's worst goddamn creatures possible? I'm really sick and tired of birds in this game. I'm really sick and tired of birds in this game. I really wish I could have killed Torrent on my own there. I really want to kill Torrent right now. But I do genuinely think that there are games out there that look good regardless of graphics. Honestly, like, a majority of games do just look good with even, like, graphics tossed to the wayside. Like, I mean, like, obvious example right off the bat would probably be, like, Minecraft, right? It looks good. It's just not graphically inclined, necessarily. It's aesthetically very, very pleasing, but, you know, I don't know. Personally, I've never subscribed to the idea of, oh, my game needs to look like a godsend gorgeous, like, view. Like, is it nice to look at things in clear and crystal or, like, picture perfectness? Yeah, probably. But it's not important. Grand scheme of things. Alright, more cash money. Once I feel like I have enough cash, I am going to go ahead and go right towards our Margit fight, and... Well, actually, you know what? We're probably going to head towards Caelid first. Actually, yeah, we're probably going to head towards Caelid first, so that way I can, just kind of make sure that no matter what I do, I can have Caelid and, also go to Roundtable. Alright. People modding the shit out of Skyrim to make it... I'm really glad I stopped reading your message for just that short minute there, because I was about to run right into those hands and get fingered to all hell. And, I don't think I was gonna be happy there. Awesome. I love it when the Scarab runs the exact opposite direction. Very cool. I like that Skyrim has as many mods as it does have. But I also genuinely don't think it needs, like, all of the little things that make it like, oh my goodness, it runs like absolute gorgeous butter. Every single graphical detail, I can see the wrinkles on fucking... I'm forgetting her name, but she betrays you in the well, I guess she doesn't betray you, but she makes you try to kill Parthenax. You can see the wrinkles on her butthole. Like, okay, did I need to see the wrinkles on her butthole? Was that a requirement? I'm sure somebody's very happy about that, but it's not me. And I'm willing to guesstimate most people aren't. Speaking of Elder Scrolls, Oblivion's amazing and beautiful, poorly optimized on the exteriors, though. Hey, Guy, hope you're doing well tonight, buddy. Sorry if I sound, like, mildly bitter. Mildly bitter. We've been having a little bit of a night. The game just continues to run just a little bit less than what one would like. Like, I've been having, oh, we lost, like, 2 characters so far before long. Like, the stream's already started off with 2 characters dying miserably. And I'm willing to chalk a chunk of it up to the fact that, 1, I'm angry, and 2... Get out of here. Go away. Get the fuck out of my town. I'm sorry? What? Of course Kenneth Hype gets to live. Why wouldn't he get to live? Of course the game would be rude to me. Man, I love the fact that he gets, like, poised through his dagger use. It's really cool. He knows how to dodge it by now. Honestly, that seems to be the case, but unfortunately for him, he forgot his butt plug. I feel like Scott Pilgrim right now. He really just gave me less than enough money for the bus fare. Yeah, so it's been a bit of a trying night. Off the bat. It's been a little bit of a trying night off the bat. And the game continues to try me. So I think at the end of tonight, regardless of whatever happens, I am going to probably uninstall and then reinstall Elden Ring, because frankly, I don't know what the issue is at this point, but all I can think to do is uninstalling and reinstalling the game, because it's just... It keeps doing this. It keeps stuttering like nobody's business, and I'm not smiling very much. If the enemies could actually learn your fighting style and learn to dodge it better, etc. I mean, it would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool in essence. Yeah, I'd agree with you on that one. Might get a couple more levels of vigor while we can. You know, we're probably gonna end up killing the Kayla dragon tonight. I think the Kayla dragon deserves to die. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, this biggest balls. I think I want biggest balls to live. Did I edit any files? Would I put it as I didn't do anything? I legitimately did nothing. Like I have not. That's a scary enemy. I have not touched the game in any fun ways other than re-randomizing the randomizer at this point. So I don't know. I legitimately do not know. The only thing I can think to do is just uninstall and reinstall the game, frankly.
It seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can gather.
It started this the other night.
Very well.
That's ought to pinpoint it.
Rest upon you.
Maybe it's just a bad randomizer.
For a moment.
I'm gonna say no. But maybe too many rolls of the randomizer causes the game to shit the bed eventually.
I see you've just arrived.
Oh my god. Wow. Fucking Jesus Christ.
By the way, you do. Most time you are well.
This, oh my god, that's right. Catch Flame is kind of useful. Blessing Spoon. Like, there's some useful stuff there, but all characters have the same issue? So far, all characters have had the same issue since last night, yeah. Every single one of them has had the same exact issue since last night, yeah. I really don't know what it is at this point, man. I really don't. Alright, I guess let's level up our balls as much as we can. Did we get any bleed or... Okay, so we got freezing grease. That's not quite doing it for us, so Caelid's probably off the table for the time being. Right, we did get Cragblade. Actually, Cragblade. Okay. Alright, there we go. Was that enough? It was enough. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Alright. +8 iron balls. Wonderful. From what I'm seeing, the last time the game got an update was March 26th, so not that. Fair enough. I honestly, I don't... It could maybe just be that, I don't know, maybe the cache is too full or something like that. Again, I'm assuming here that if I just uninstall and reinstall the game, it might fix the issue. So that's probably the game plan. For the time being, at least. Hi there, Ahmad. Hope you're doing well tonight. Well, I guess for you it would be good morning, but either way, hope you're doing well. Getting really fucking tired of Torrent doing that. Maybe before uninstalling, just try and try running the game without mods. I mean, that could be an option. We would have to use either a new character, brand spanking new, or we would have to do it with the consumable only character that I have. I guess that might be an option. So, yep, it's morning with me, 5:40 in the morning. Oh, damn. Well, in this case, for me personally right now, it's like 9:40 at night. So, yeah, love that difference in time frame in the world. Time zones are always honestly pretty interesting. Personally, I find them pretty interesting. Spear Talisman, Sacred whatever. Okay, cool. We do have a helmet that we can use right now, so cool. Awesome. Greetings from the future. Well, hey, man. Nice.
Everyone only to have, did you know it's quite a
Warm welcome.
but I don't have it's scary. I want
And please give me a remembrance.
Can you take poor thing
Okay, alright, whatever. That's fine. I should have expected, like, the least possible amount of money whatsoever out of her. Ever since we got one remembrance out of her, it's been downhill since. Rodriga just refuses to give us anything good. While it would be nice for more damage out of attack power, I don't think it's that big of a deal right now. I would say, frankly, for where we're at in the game at the moment, just living is more important. So, right. Oh, that's funny. Bernal's wearing his prettiest dress again. I've seen Bernal in this dress like at least a couple times. All right, what do we got? Humorously enough, that's Assassin's Gambit, and that's really damn good. That actually is going to be one that we come back for. Am I going for a no-hit run? Actually, Ahmad, I am not going... I'm sorry, Ahmed. I am not going for no-hit. I'm just going for no death in this case. But we're going no death through Elden Ring all the way to Demon Souls. It's probably going to be the Demon Souls remake, but still Demon Souls. That is the game plan right now. There is a tree. Of course there'd be a tree. Why wouldn't there be a tree? It's not quite as hard as the no-hit, but it can definitely be a massive pain in the keister. Arsenal Charm is actually kind of worth my time. Alright, I think we have everything out of this graveyard. Never mind. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's go. Sure, I'll take a free something dying. Why not? Great. Sounds challenging. So far, yeah. Yeah, actually, probably our worst, most annoying thing that's happened to us so far is we made it to the, Actually, you know what? I don't even know if it's the worst one, because technically there's one even worse than that, arguably. The furthest we've made it has been to Godskin Duo. And our Godskin Duo fight was Malekith, but unfortunately, because of how the randomizer functions, and how bosses function in the randomizer, that boss was Malekith, and he spawned in with way more health and way more poise than he normally does. So pretty much just imagine Malekith if he was competent and did an insane amount of damage like he normally does. And in this case, he also did not have working AI, or at least like what you would consider like standard Malekith AI. If I die, I have to go all the way back. Yes. If I die, I'm not doing it as bad as like I have to go back to game 1. But if I die, I have to reset. That is pretty much the game rule of all of these so far. So, it can be kind of painful, and I'm starting off with Elden Ring for really 2 reasons. 1, because I can randomize Elden Ring, and I like just randomizing it. And 2, well, mainly just because Elden Ring is probably, I would argue, the longest experience for me. So, it's a lot. It's a lot. Next up on our list, I think, is probably going to be Bloodborne, and then DS3, and then... Oh, my bad. Missed this stuff there. I think we have it. Honestly, I really do think we have it. We've just had some really rough technical difficulties with Elden Ring. I am so sorry, Alexander, but stop talking to me. Thank you. I'm so sorry if you like Alexander, but he has to die every time. Like, every single time Alexander has to die. He's worth 1 free item, and I have to get it from him. Do we get any rune arts yet? No, not quite yet. Okay. Although, let's be real about it, Alexander... He's a guy, you know? He's a dude. Sent you 2 links on Discord that might help with stuttering, in case it isn't the mod or the randomizer related. Okay. In that case, I'll definitely be sure to check that out. I'll be sure to check that out after I've done my test running, as best as I can. Thank you very much, Kyan. I appreciate it, man. Alright, there we go. Sell the grease that we don't need. Let's buy another seed and another seed. Okay. Alright, that looks good for now. Do we want anything else here? I don't see myself pivoting into magic, but I will get the bell bearing anyways, just in case there's enough reason for it. Very rarely is there enough of a reason in a randomizer to do one or the other. Or rather, both. But, like, usually speaking, it's worth it to at least do one or the other. He holds one of the best talismans in the game. No, honestly, he does. But I will also say, unfortunately for him, in a randomizer, he doesn't necessarily have it. But he still has to die. Personally, though, if it were a Sigmire or a Sigvard, then we'd be talking a different story. But since he's neither, it's bad luck for him, really. Okay. Alright, there should be one more graveyard for us to loot. And then from there... we pretty much, well, we hope for the best, is really what we hope for. Hopefully this graveyard has something worth our time. Big money, please. Does not look to be the case. Oh boy, a whip. Awesome. My favorite. Okay. Alright, that's the graveyard covered. We've already warped into Caelid at this point, but I don't want to risk it with the Deathrite bird that's chilling outside of it. That Deathrite bird could very, very easily ruin our day, and I don't think it's worth it for the possibility. Let's go down by the beach and check out the beach and see if that's worth our time. I'm going to take the money that I did just get and level up as best as I can, though. So one of the settings I'm using on the randomizer right now that makes our life, like, a little bit easier, you might have noticed my weapon's already at a +8, which is pretty good, grand scheme of things. That is possible in a randomizer, normally speaking, but we're currently using a setting in the randomizer at the moment to help speed things along, which basically makes it so each time you do a level up with a smithy weapon, it only costs 1 of that particular stone for that tier. So 1 through 3, it's 1 smithy 1, 1 smithy 1, 1 smithy 1. Not 2, 2, 4, 8 or 2, 6, 8, whatever it is normally. I'm sorry, I think it's 4, 6, 8 normally. Yeah, 4, 6, 8. No, 2, 2, 2, 4, 6. My bad. Jeez. So we have that going on for us at the moment, which does make our life like a little teensy bit easier. Which character am I choosing in Night Rain? So funny enough, Amit, I've actually been keeping myself pretty dry. I've been doing as good of a job as I can to keep myself like very just out of what's going on with Night Rain, because I want to be as surprised as I can be when I get into it. So honestly, I really don't know yet. I'm looking forward to finding out though. I really am. Alright, I guess there is a graveyard over here that we do want to go ahead and check out, probably. Let's go check out that graveyard, and then we can go towards Weeping. Standard routing stuff. Okay. I feel safe enough to probably get this item now. Do I really, though? Here's the thing. If this guy wanted to come over to me and fight me on his own, then I feel safe enough for that. I love it when they get the fucking random advantage on me. That's super cool. Alright, there we go. Still, I'm glad I took him on a 1v1. The little gremlin here would have made my life way harder than it need to be. There we go. Okay. We don't have our crafting kit yet. Okay. I do want to go and stop by Kale. I want to stop by Kale and get that. For all it's worth, crafting in Randomizer is... It's not stupidly overpowered, but it's good enough. It's definitely good enough. Oh, and you know what? We haven't done patches yet. Do I want to do patches now? I guess I could. Yeah, I guess I could. All right. It kind of takes me completely off routing from what I was about to do, but whatever. Looting patches is definitely worth it. So. There we go. Nothing is in our flask just yet. We're fine. And honestly, I'm really excited about Cragblade. Cragblade's gonna be pretty good. Moongrum. I might need to wait for Yura to spawn in. Yeah, because Moongrum's gonna try to parry us. Awesome. I love it when the game lags just enough for that not to count as a standard move. Really? He got the stagger through that? Alright. Yura's coming in. He'll be our protection here. Yura, come on, buddy. Hurry it up. I gotta say, I love how Yura chooses to jaunt. Of all the things Yura could do right now, he chooses to jaunt in. Oh my god, magic. Alright, backstab, get fucking decimated. Get blown out, brother. Okay. Comically, Moongrum gave us essentially what he would normally give us, which is a mediocre shield. It's probably a bit mean to say about his shield, frankly, because it's not that bad. I just never... I never use it, so... Alright, little bit more in health. Gorgeous. Did we ever get a rune arc? No. Awesome. Okay. Alright, who's in the cave? Snail and rat. I'm not worried about snail and or rat. However, I'm very worried about that hulking beast. So, my balls are getting dirty. Just for him. Staggerinos. Gorgeous. Get punched. Nah, it's okay at best. I kind of figured as much, honestly. It just... Really? Really, game? Was this necessary? Okay. There's that. All right. Beautiful cock and ball torture. Bop. Bizzle. Very cool. Well, I guess the good news about that interaction is everything wanted to get out of the hole. So, that, you know what? Okay, yeah, sure, why not? More Smithy 3s, or I'm sorry, Smithy 1s, my bad. Not really worth our time. But if for some reason we pivot into a different Smithy weapon, cool. Awesome. Alright, patches time. Surely patches will go somewhat decently. I'm going to top off anyways, though, because I don't trust my odds. Alright. We're going to go backstab strats on patches. Yo, what is patches in today? Oh, he's dressing a little scantily. Ooh. Ooh, he's actually in terrifying armor. That is going to give him a damage bonus. Alright, patches, spit. Thank you. Patches is a good boy, Chad. He likes to spit. Nah, no surrendering, bud. Radagon Icon. That... Ooh! Ooh! Antspur Rapier? That's expensive, but okay. Alright. Star, I don't know quite what's going on, but the bot is being weird today, so the bot might not work. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to say. The bot is being not so friendly. Which is honestly very sad, indeed. I tried to figure it out a little bit earlier, but for some... I think there was an update to the bot, and I'm annoyed to say that they didn't just, you know, send out an announcement earlier about it or something. That would have been convenient. Instead, I got to find out during the middle of the stream. So, there's that. Old Fangs. Nevertheless, Star, hope you're doing well tonight, and it's good seeing you. Hope everything is treating you super duper duper. Frankly, if there was a weapon that I could have as a second-hand, offhand weapon, I am glad that it is the Antspur. The Antspur is honestly a really good time. Did I already... I did, didn't I? I already did loot this area, didn't I? Yeah. I'm glad you're alive. That is always good. Of course, there's a fucking bird here. Why wouldn't there be a bird here? That massive hand is just clinging to that wall for dear life, and I mildly respect it. Yeah, me too, bud. Me too. We need to remember to go and visit Borne before too long from now, because he does have something, like, insanely valuable. And I need to make sure that I get that before he takes off. Because it would be really stupid of me to miss out on Assassin's Gambit. That is standard, but also I think that's a key item placement, so... fair. Inescapable Frenzy. Aha! In case we ever run into Gideon again, I can give him the good old 1-2 buckle my shoe. Awesome. My favorite. Yeah, no, honestly, I think we are going to start just prioritizing faith builds if we're doing the randomizer no deaths. Mainly because faith builds seem to primarily have everything needed to make it so bosses aren't an issue. Especially if their names are Gideon and Ofnir and the All-Knowing. So. Oh wait, we can't bleed grease our dirty balls. My bad. Our flask has nothing in it. Yeah, we can just Cragblade, pretty much. So, okay, fair enough. Q's. Alright, Q's is fine. Get butt bandit. Slap them cheeks apart. Slap them cheeks apart one more time. Awesome. Wonderful. Not really a terribly valuable boss, but frankly right now, money is money, and when it's an easy boss fight like that, it's a pretty fair trade. I would argue. And also, didn't we get the grafted Great Blade earlier? That might just... This might be our weapon that we use whenever we're, if we have to, for some reason, pivot into a somber weapon, that's not a bad choice for a somber weapon to pivot. So... That is getting on my nerves exponentially. That is definitely just slightly getting under my skin. Whistling and not having a torrent appear under betwixt my thighs. Not very exciting. Not very cash money. All right, cool. Great axe, very sexy. All right, let's go to Weeping and hopefully get away with it. No new cash in our pockets right now. Hopefully we get some more cash. Arguably, hopefully we get a Great Rune. Or a Remembrance. That would be ideal. Yeah, a Remembrance would really be ideal. One of the big, juicy ones, especially. So I think the more and more I think about it, I am excited for Night Rain. I think I am excited for Night Rain, I think, at this point. That is a scary enemy, and I should probably have not been fucking around between... I probably should not be fucking around between his thighs. That would be stupid. Alright, slap them cheeks apart. Not even remotely worth it. Cool. How about it, merchant? You want to give me something good? Oh! I mean, yeah, we'll take that. That's a really cheap Great Rune, or Rune Arc, my bad. Yeah, we'll take that. Omen Cleaver's, frankly, really damn good, and I kind of feel like it would be stupid not to get it at some point or another, but for right now, I think we're okay. Yeah, no, we just upgraded our flask like an absolute ton. So, okay, that's really cool. Actually, didn't we already have a tier in our back pocket? No, we did not. Okay, fair enough. Still, that is +3 on our flask just like that. Go up top real quickly. Select this. Select this. Neither of those were really worth my time, but you know what? Fair enough. So, I mean, knock on wood, the stuttering has not been as bad. It's definitely still stuttering, like, here and there, but I do genuinely hope, like, if I just delete the game and completely reinstall it, I've had stuff like this happen before, I think, in the past, but I do believe just doing a full reinstall of the game might hopefully fix the issue. Here's hoping the best, of course, but we'll get there as we get there. Actually, honestly, it'd be really funny if it was something, like, incredibly small and stupid. Like, I left one too many files sitting in the randomizer or something dumb like that. And it's just completely evading my thought process. Like, I don't think that's the case, but it would be really dumb. And I would not be very happy about it, but it would be funny. It would be miserable, but it would be funny. Curved Sword Talisman's kind of ass. Frankly, I think I just have to have the mindset of just not getting hit. I should probably prioritize just not getting hit. Like, don't even think about this as a no-death run. Think of this as a no-hit run. And regardless of how many times I get hit, as long as I don't die, it doesn't really matter, granted, but I don't know. Maybe I just need that mentality for it. Maybe that would be smarter for me. Alright, this guy I unfortunately have to kill because he is ready to snipe my ass. And nobody gets to snipe me. There we go. Very cool. Alright. No big pile of runes just yet. Unfortunate. Alright, go collect the small things over here. That is a spicy meatball, and that is not good for my livelihood. Thank you, bye. Okay, cool. We never popped the one of Rune Arc, did we? There we go. It's not a lot more health in the grand scheme of things, but, like, until we have our own, like, Great Rune, screw it. We'll take the tiny, minuscule health upgrade. This is dumb, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Because he can't chase after us up these rocks. Plus, it's a dog, and I'm not really as scared about dogs as I am about the birds, so. I can't see what's up there, so I might go challenge whatever's up there, just for the fun of a boss fight, but I might. Radiant Gold Mask. Ah, the old man is chasing my cheeks down. That makes perfect sense. Vagabond Night Greaves. Okay, cool. Are those better? They are not. Okay, fair enough. Frankly, with how everything's going right now, just better armor is, generally speaking, probably the better pick for us. Our balls are light, and I mean, honestly, I should be taking advantage of that fact and just stacking up heavy armors. In fact, honestly, I might take off the Casa here. Put back on that. The chest piece. I can do that. Okay, cool. Jesus Christ. Okay, troll from downtown. Crimson Crystal. Like, it's something, but... Dang, no remembrances so far. It's a little bit disappointing. I'm gonna have to set the Set of Grace. We got dragonflies on our cheeks. There we go. Alright, there we go. +4 on our crystal teeth. Awesome.
What has been and how can I?
Alright. Unfortunately, nothing terribly amazing there, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright.
Have a safe trip.
Okay. So we're running a little dry on options right now, but with that in mind, I guess we can go ahead and... I think we're probably okay for our first Margit fight. Probably. Actually, you know what? Probably a perfect time for me to get my flasks set up. Okay, never mind. Nothing available for it. Not really, at least. A wraith and a hand. A wraith and a set of fingies walk into a bar. Everybody immediately wants to leave. Okay, cool. It only somehow seems fitting that there would naturally be a Omen Killer here, too. Oh, and you gotta be kidding me. What the hell? Why is it blocked? Why was it blocked? What the shit? Alright, whatever. We're good. We're good for now. Alright. Probably is about as ready as we can be for right now. Dirty balls and all. Godfrey the Fell Omen. Okay. Ah. Nothing like missing that first attack. You know what? We're fine. We're fine. This is easy. I know Godfrey in and out. Yeah. Godfrey's... I love Godfrey enough Godfrey's an easy fight for me. I'm gonna say Arsenal, purely because if I can get heavier armor on, that is arguably the correct route. Okay. There we go.
You there? It's tight. God, you'll breach. Well, but of course.
Always do main gate. Always, always, always do main gate, just for the sake of sanity. It always guarantees that at least at a bare minimum, you can get inside the castle fully. So. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and level up some more health. Oh shit, Golden Vow. Ooh, Borne. Let's go talk to Borne real quickly. Before I completely forget about it, we need to make sure we get, Assassin's Gambit. There we go. Sure, we'll take that too, why not? I don't see Black Flame Tornado being anything that we want, but no, that's good. Alright, cool. And Nah, I was gonna say we could kill Gostock early, but it doesn't really benefit us that much to kill Gostock at the end of the day. It doesn't. It's not that deep. Oh damn, I don't have any light weapons to equip. Let's go to Roundtable real quickly. Go to Roundtable and see if maybe the merchants are selling a light weapon that we can just toss assassins on. That's kind of the idea. It's not terribly light, but it would do. So I guess, is there, was I dumb? Was there another option here? Winged Crystal Tear strikes me as a good option. Or something that I should pick up at least. Right, actually this will be a chance to find out if Patches had anything useful on him. Faith Knot for 4K is a lot, but also... Ooh! Oh shit, Rogier's. Never mind, there we go. And naturally I have no money for it. Okay. Alright, what do I do here? I really don't like testing my luck in front of the birds. The birds are just so unnaturally awful. But I think we need to do this. Jesus. This game and lag. Alright, we're just gonna head it from over here and hope for the best. Yeah. Yeah, let me put it this way. That bird, if it touches me, I'm probably dead on the spot. Like, close, if not immediately. That's a lot of Golden Rune 6s. What the hell? Or, I'm sorry, Golden Rune 6s. It's a lot of Golden Rune 1s. Alright. Please aggro to me from the front. Thank you. I might come back for Agil. Agil's not a terribly hard dragon to kill. Especially considering this would be in rain conditions, and Agil is just not really that strong. So we could probably get away with an Agil fight. Alright, how about it? Remembrance, please? Okay, well that's fine. Thank you, game. Okay. Alright, fair enough. The apostle spawns here a lot, I've noticed. Like, we've got an apostle at this tree, like... Frankly, I think, like, almost every other randomizer we've got an apostle at this tree. Which isn't, like, the worst thing in the world, but I'm really never, ever excited to see the apostle. Okay. Hop off. Set the side of grace, and if there is a cheap enough enemy to kill in the area... Thank you, Torrent. I'm really so glad. You're such a wonderful mount. We do have bleed grease. You know what? Hang on. If we have bleed grease, and I think I can make this work, why don't we try and make this work? That's a little old man right there. We can kill the little old man pretty easily. The magic user scares me a little bit. When I have to whistle twice for Torrent just to appear, that worries me a lot. Alright, there we go. Alright, Gremlin and... Okay, alright. Well, I mean, if it's just gremlins, we can deal with gremlins. Gremlins are fine. We're okay to deal with those. Oh, that's the one that pukes. Okay. I prefer not to deal with the little dude there. He's a little bit more scary, but... Do I have a weapon I can use right now that... Yeah, we can use the Bastard Sword, apparently. Alright, Bastard Sword it will be. And that'll get us the rest of the way on the Agil kill. Or, Grail kill, my bad. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any chicken legs. No. Actually, I'm sorry. I do have a chicken leg right now. Please bleed. Jesus Christ, please bleed. Okay, alright, there's the first bleed. Wonderful. let's go check and see what the enemy is right over here. If it's easy enough, then no, that's worse. Actually, that is actually worse. All right, cool. Damn it. Okay, in that case, yeah, it's gonna have to be bleed. It's gonna have to be bleed or frost proc for the rest of the way. Actually, you know what? Frost proc wouldn't be the dumbest idea, would it? I don't think it would, at least. There we go. Cool. Big meaty pile of cash. Gorgeous. And a new seal. Okay, cool. That seal requires int, though. Which, I mean, like, I'm not opposed to int. It's just, that's not exactly what we're going for right now. Let's do 35 in terms of vigor. Get a little bit more of endurance going on, and I think at this point... Shit, I might actually have to do dex if I want to be smart about this. Because we need 20 dex in order to wield the Antspur. Which I would like to have the Antspur available. Okay. Alright, well, that's fine. Okay. Alright, cool. The crystal darts are definitely useful. Especially if we actually run into a Watcher duo or the Watcher trio fight. Actually, my bad. I don't think there is a Watcher trio fight, is there? There's only Watcher duos. But still, Watcher fight with the crystal darts is definitely a benefit to us. And of course there would be a gargoyle here. Alright. You know what? No, I think we can still peep this out. Got it. Got it. And got it. Most of that really wasn't worth it, but still. I guess if for some reason I decided to full pivot into an int build, then everything we just got was pretty good for that. And so is the Wing of Estelle. Wing of Estelle is actually a pretty damn good weapon, grand scheme of things. It can do a lot of poise damage really, really quickly. And the other major thing that it has going on for it is just, overall, it's pretty quick. It's a pretty quick weapon, so... Not a bad get, it's just not a get we needed right now. So, eh. Alright, knock his ass off that cliff. Awesome. Get bop and bop. Yo, sent his ass packing right into the abyss. Very nice. I don't know if the Michelin sword is any good to us, but I mean, it has Sacred Blade, I guess. I really don't see myself pivoting at any point here to go and fight any of the Death Birds or Death Rights. Especially not the Death Rights. It's just not happening. They're just not worth the time and effort it takes to kill them. they don't really... They're such a big risk. Unless I have, like, holy pots and, like, everything I need to stack up against them, it's just not worth the argument. It's really not.
Nervous?
Okay. Our balls are currently at a +8. We do need one of those 3s. And yeah, we could technically get more 3s here, but I'm not terribly concerned about doing that at the moment. Kind of a valuable shop. Kind of. It's not a bad shop. It's just not really what we need right now. What was our boss over here in Summon Water? If it's not terrible, we're gonna do it. Oh, I mean... It's not terrible. I could probably get away with this fight pretty easily. Big meaty smash. Big meaty smash. Rolled. Big meaty smash. Take the crit. He's probably gonna buff here. Yeah, buff. Got him. Missed the crit, but whatever, it's fine. More damage. And he's dead. Gorgeous. I think that was the one that's chilling in the Kaled arena with Radon. I think that's the one we just fought. Still, that can be a hard fight, but we were more prepared for it overall, so yeah. Yay us. Like this. It was trash. Do we have any stone sword keys? We do have one. Okay, you know what, honestly, I don't normally worry about getting this item, like, ever. But since we have it, and I don't normally do it, let's just go for it. Why not? I really don't normally invest any time in these stone swords. They're just not normally worth it. Red bones. Okay. Well, shit, I guess if I needed a bone farm for some reason. I don't really think I ever will or do, but okay. Yeah, that was a pretty bad get. That was a really bad get. Alright, whatever. Still, glad I checked it, just for the sake of sanity. More cash on our hands is always good, usually speaking. I arguably should probably go with something with a proc if I'm going to be dealing with this church, but no, apparently I'm stupid today. I don't think our flask does anything. Still, unfortunately. Nameless white mask. Kind of scary, but it's fine. Luckily, honestly, our R2 tap is really good. Ah, he's done the bees. He's summoning bees. Of course he would be. I don't really remember if these guys do bother with healing, like, ever. I don't think they do, funny enough. Yeah. No, they really just don't. Green Burst. Okay. I still think the winged is probably the better choice, but still, more tears never hurts. Okay, cool. Get one more level up right now. As much as it almost pains me to say it, but I do think I need to do more decks. At least up to 15 decks. Because once we get Godric's Great Rune, it doesn't really matter. We'll have exactly enough decks for the Antspur. And Antspur is primarily just going to be used for one reason and one reason only. You know, I just realized I did that all just so I could get the cash money to get the Rogier's Rapier. And I didn't even do that. Alright. Does he count as meeting? No, he is not. Alright, that's fine. Well, we'll deal with that real quickly because that is 2 free items and then also a shop, so okay, yeah. Was it Patches? Yes, it was Patches that sold that. Ah. Which, speak of the devil, we need 17 decks for this anyways, so fair enough. Okay, cool. A lot of Dragon Hearts. Oh, you know what? We haven't technically finished up with Caelid yet in terms of shopping, have we? Caelid's still pretty dry in terms of the shops. We have not done everything here yet. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Caelid's a little too scary. But we do need to go back to Caelid probably at some point. Oh, right, Flask. I'm going to try and pretend our character's not doing whatever the hell they're doing right now. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Really? Can we Assassin's Gambit without the stat requirements? Huh. Okay, alright, cool. Well, I guess we can't Assassin's Gambit until we have the stats. Very cool. You know what, Gostock, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm gonna kill you right now. Elden Lord Armor. Is that better than what we have? No. No, it is not. It is not better. Okay. Alright. Well, in that case, that's fine. Gotta go over this way real quickly here just to kill this one enemy, and also to make sure that we're getting the grace for Gostocks, or for Godric's. I do definitely want this, because getting the +5 to everything is just... it's just damn good, honestly. It really is. What does darkness do for us, actually? Just as a baseline. Because I don't think I've ever used darkness properly. Conceals the caster. I mean, conceals the caster, yeah, but it's not... It kind of seems like a much generally lamer and worse version of any other, like, stealth item. Just because, like, anything that you have to cast... I mean, I'll try it real quickly just for entertainment's sake. No, they saw me immediately. Well, I don't know, because, like, I guess it procced them in some way. I heard, like, noises coming off of their bodies, so... Fucking spicy meatballs. Awesome. I don't know what that is over there, but I don't want to find out. It is a bird. Okay, yeah, we're not fucking around. I'll probably be back in the area for the items in this area at some point or another, but it's not going to be today. Iron Greatsword. Okay, cool. Not quite what I was looking for, but eventually I'm... Legendary? Ooh. 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 Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Grafted Greatblade, but... Yeah, I think we just found our ace in the hole. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of stupidly good. Yeah, we're gonna be using that. Once we have the stats for it, we're definitely gonna be using that. I still haven't gotten my crafting kit. I really do need to make sure I go do that. I'll probably get the Side of Grace up here if I can't deal with the little squad that's over to our left here. But if I can just deal with them, then we'll do that first, and then we'll go get the crafting kit. Awesome. Get fucking slapped silly. Okay, alright. Spelldrake is at least useful if we run into Gideon again. So, yay for that much. Bloody Helis. You know, if I had a run where I actually wanted to invest in Arcane, yeah, sure. That would be a really good pivot weapon. But, it's not currently at all. So, yeah, not so much. See, it's not everything that even scares me here. It's just... Can I aggro individually? Yes, I can. Okay. It's just the tall and scrangly looking bastard that's gonna cause me issues here. Chug Flask, because why not? Alright, cool. Alright. Wonderful. Look, I know that might have seemed like over-prep to a certain extent, but, yeah, I've come to respect death I've come to respect death blighting a little bit more now. Alright, what do we got here? Ass. Fair enough. Golden seed. Dang, that would have been useful, that would have been useful at a certain point, but not right now. Yeah, she has to die.
You are but a simple villain. Let the scars remind you. This lesson comes from Nepheli.
Yeah, does it come from Nepheli, Lou?
I am slain.
Does it?
Please.
Thanks. Thanks for your pocket change. Okay. I could probably squeak out another level right now if I wanted to. But I don't really think one more level is going to do us any massive favors. Probably not, at least. I do not have another spell right now that would be worth more than what we currently have. Which is a little bit sad, but it's okay. Alright. And our balls are already currently, they're at +8. So actually, you know what? There is a reason to go back to table. So we'll go do that real quickly just for that one extra level up. It's definitely not hard carrying us, but, well, you know, it's worth something. There we go. Balls up one more level. Very cool. And I don't think there's anything else to worry about right now. Not particularly, at least. I mean, we could technically set our balls up, I guess, to be able to do Cragblade, but also to have a variety of different procs. Actually, you know what? Would it be worth it to do that? Because if I set it to standard, I can still buff it at that point. I'm really not missing out on a terribly large chunk of damage by doing that, actually. There. I think I can buff my balls still. I think. What's a level up cost? 9k. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I guess if I had to choose my one level up stat for right now, it's probably more dex at the moment. Our faith is already enough to where if we get Blasphemous Blade online, we're good to go on faith requirement. Godric's Great Rune will cover the rest of that chunk. Arguably, it's between dex and strength at the moment, so I'm going to do dex, because dex is a more stringent requirement. But I think that's probably okay for now. So. Alright, chuck this, dirtying my balls up, and away we go. That is Radahn. Which, you know what? I'll take Radahn. Yeah, Radahn's not bad. I say that, and then he does, like, really fucking stupid shit, but... I did not mean to stagger him when I did, but whatever. It's fine. Right, chug. Look this way in the sky. Should be enough. Yeah, it was in fact enough. Very cool. That's fine. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Really, Radon? Alright, there we go. Yeah, you know what? Why not? More cash.
Of all that is golden, and one day we'll return together.
Okay, wonderful. Good. Good on the balls. Good on the balls. Very good balls. Alright, 2 more points of dex. That covers our dex requirement. That opens up pretty much everything that we need. At this point, we could probably just start doing endurance, strength, health, all that magic. Unfortunately, no money left over, so sag. Let's go to Liurnia real quickly, and then we'll go get the Godric's rune online. Overall, this is feeling... I want to say this is feeling pretty good. It's feeling pretty darn good for the most part. It is a little bit comical that I've probably gotten one of the best setups in the game at this point for, like, what would be one of the best base weapons to get. If it had been the spiky balls again, that would have been a little bit ridiculous, but frankly, the iron balls alone are really good. So, alright, let's go bother Thops real quickly, and then we'll go get Godric's online. Mostly ass, but that's a really expensive rock sling. I don't see myself needing that.
Oh, right. I can tell you, you've seen that. That's the only it's done after they did the Academy cast repelling seals.
I don't know why I talked to him like that. That was dumb.
Getting through to you.
Yeah. Sorry, bud. Alright, free Somber 5. You know what, honestly, kind of worth the murder. Kind of worth the murder. Get balled. Yeah, no, honestly, he really ballsed that conversation up. If there's one thing you can trust Thops to do, he's gonna balls things up. I'm sorry, it's just, it's so bad. It's so bad. It is a shame that we're not making more balls jokes the entire way through, but I kind of figured, like, for most people, that would probably be the equivalent of, like, cock and ball torture. So. Awesome. Thank you for breathing all of that nasty gas on my shit. Terra Magica. Would be useful. Top's got the top balls. Yeah, no, he's definitely thopping tonight. Chat, on real talk, would you consider Thops to be a thop or a bottom? Not the pace I was going to be on tonight, but, like, honestly, I'm kind of about it. Black Flame's not terrible. Boiled Crab is based and awesome as hell. Actually, yeah, Boiled Crab is really worth it. He just stood there, so bottom. Yeah, no, honestly, you're not wrong. I did just slap him multiple times in the face with my balls. And he more or less thanked me, yeah. Starfish bottom, to be precise. Oh, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of this one, huh? Nah, no main classes on this one. We're talking subclass bottom. How do you feel if one of the merchants NPC just moaned when hit? I don't know. It would be interesting, though. That would be some Miyazaki-level lore building, in my opinion. If you kicked one of them and they just moaned drastically about it. Imagine Miyazaki puts himself into the game and it's just immediate foot fetish. I was trying to think of not Clint Eastwood. Damn it, I'm forgetting his name naturally right this exact second, but he's he usually does movies like Days in Tarantino. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know how I forgot the man Tarantino. Although, to be fair, I guess we were talking foot fetish, so that does make sense that would be who I was talking about. It was either Tarantino or a Disney weirdo. I don't know which Disney weirdo specifically, so that actually makes me curious. I didn't actually realize that Disney had a direct... Well, then again, I guess they had movie makers like Don Bluth involved and everything. Like, you can't have Don Bluth on the team and not expect some, like, wild kink shit to pop up. It's kind of like a 1 and 2. iCarly's producer, don't know the same. Oh, that's not entirely... Somebody who's kinky and iCarly's producer? I don't know about that one, my dude. Oh, he had a foot fetish himself? I actually didn't realize that the director of iCarly had a... Huh. Isn't iCarly Nickelodeon? It is Nickelodeon, yeah. And also, now that you're putting it in front of my face like this, Cayenne... Yeah, I'm starting to... Okay, yeah, no, never mind. I'm starting to piece together the pieces. Oh god, I can think about the iCarly episodes now. Maybe delete the browser history afterwards. I would probably say yeah. Probably should. Look at that cape flopping. I like how the cape flops. It's so cute. It's so floppy. Alright, alright. Let's get this great rune and keep moving along. Okay. Alright. Cool. Miyazaki's got a finger fetish. I know he's got a finger fetish as well, yes. But also, you can't deny the man definitely has a foot fetish too, probably. Like, my man's is definitely about his appendages. Alright, there's that. Gorgeous. And just like that, we can use the Blasphemous Blade. We can also have the Antspur Rapier on, which I think I will do that now. Because that's just a rot buildup. Can we get a mod that replaces fingers with toes? I suppose we could. We could have that, yeah. That would be an option. Imagine all the dialogue replaced, IMO. Oh, my bad. Left my ass off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm suddenly having to think about that, and I wasn't really prepared to think about that. There's normally... Oh. Oh, that's... Like, I really don't need to get caught by that. Do I have any kukuri? I have 0 kukuri. Fair enough. Do I have a great bow? I do not have a great bow. Okay. All right. In that case, we have to go back. We have to come back here. Don't know about the finger fetish because really hasn't done it in other games. It's famous writer. They hired George R.R. Martin. It probably could be Martin. It could be Martin. Yeah, that's correct. That's true. Get the finger and toe guys together. Okay. Speaking of fantasy, actually, I just recently started, really recently, just started up the Aragorn series. Or, is it Aragorn or Aragon? Either way, point is I just recently started up the series, and so far it's been pretty good. Honestly, I kind of have liked the general pace of it for the most part. It's not too heavily focused on it being lore building as much as it being like what's being experienced right then and there. I kind of like it a lot for that reason. Yeah, honestly, I do genuinely like it a really good chunk. I think I might be safe by going this way. Isn't Aragon just one movie? It is just one movie, but also Kingdom, the movie is considered like an insult upon the series. It's a book series first and foremost. Yeah, it's a book series first and foremost, and not a very beloved one at that. Or rather, the book series is very beloved, and the movie was just the worst thing ever. Yeah, it was one of those. Forever's Cookbook, that's the Bewitching branch. Which is useful, but it's not going to keep us alive. I'm not going to stick around in this area too long. I'm not here for all of that. Alright, please, let me grab the item. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm just popping in this little village for just half a minute so I can keep moving along. Don't remember the movie being that bad. It really wasn't that bad, grand scheme of things. But what was bad about it was just, like, the worst thing ever when it came to lore. Like, it did a terrible job of, like, matching the actual story beats and story pace that was in the book. It pretty much shoved like the entire first book, which is like it's not a insignificant size, all into one, like, what, 1.5 hour movie roughly. Old Elden Ring, but I'm only bird watching. Go check birds on a distance, or check on birds from a distance. We could do that. Yeah, that's a dumbass. That's a dumb run. That would be pretty fun, though. You really wonder why they keep trying to adapt books, because most of them end up being disappointments. Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. It's definitely almost always when the adapters don't have any respect for the source material, though, I would say. In almost all cases. I usually say that it is because of that. Yeah, they always think they can do it better. That's exactly it, yeah. They have zero respect for the source material. It's just an insult every single time. I mean, shit, the Halo... The Halo show, I think, is, like, such a massive example of that, right? Frankly, it's Scarlet Aeonia. Scarlet Aeonia. But I did just get a much better version of doing rot damage. So, huh. You know what? Nah, it doesn't really matter. I don't technically need any of these right now. I'm gonna get it, but I don't really need this at the moment. Potato Ellie hooked up with the chicken instead of acting like in the game. Why do you keep that a secret? You're putting you and the kid in danger. She just goes mad. Or, I'm sorry, she just goes, I'ma be a dad. I'm so sorry on this one, Kyan. I hate to admit it, I actually never watched the Last of Us show. Yeah, I never bothered to actually see that one good and proper. Yeah. I thought I don't know how much so, but I thought the Last of Us show it wasn't too bad from what I was hearing. I thought most people were generally pretty like okay with it. Never even finished the game. No, funny enough, honestly, Kingdom, me too. Like, I know it's a good game and everything, I've just never, like, honestly, it just never was my thing to go to and be like, yeah, I want to do the whole thing. Just saw the clip, I had a couple playthroughs, game before, it's beautiful, and then it's controversial. The I'm gonna be a dad is verbatim. It was a hookup. That's... Huh. Yeah, that does sound a bit lame. That does sound a bit lame. Oh, really? Season 2 was bad. That's unfortunate, to say the least. That's unfortunate. I don't know, maybe they just lost steam or something there, and I know these things happen, but still, it's always sad to see it happen. Especially when it's something that's, like, drastically popular. I do think, I don't know how much of a hot take this is. I don't really care for Last of Us or, Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, I don't have particulars as to why that's the case. It just, I don't know, neither one's clicked for me, like, ever. So, I think for the most part, I just don't really care about what happens with those shows, but... No, they didn't lose theme. They just did the same thing that happened in part 2. Goodbye, Joel. Oh, right. Yeah, goodbye, Joel. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate that they should have just stuck to season 1. They should have known better than that. Like, they should have known better than that. What are my thoughts on the Stitch movie? Despicable. Genuinely despicable. Okay, well that was mildly scary that it just showed up like that. Why? Because it's live action, and frankly, all the live actions that Disney has done have all just been flagrant cash grab. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I wish I could say better things about them right now. Honestly, I would have loved to see them do, like, I don't know, make the... I think I wouldn't mind as much if they made the movies over in animation, but, like, Not some stupid, shitty live action, not some AI, oh, we redid the movies AI style. No, I think I'd love to see it if they, like, completely